Hello, hello. Okay, sorry about that. It was weird. Forgot to my mic didn't automatically sync. What's up, everyone? Big bars. What's up, my brother? Everyone, welcome to the Saturday night live stream. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, hello. Okay, sorry about that. It was weird. Forgot to my mic didn't automatically. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you everyone for spending your Saturday night with me. I know you guys got better things to do, but glad you don't mind wasting it with me. All right. Let's let's get started. Let's get started. Let's do some let's do some TikTok videos. If you guys are new here, which please like and subscribe. I like to do reaction videos. Usually it's reacting to women's commentary, women's think pieces, women's thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. Because I always find it kind of hilarious. It's kind of delusional, kind of it's like examples of hypocrisies and delusions, right? So I always love to react to it. So let's get started. Let's get started. All right. All right, let's check this one out.
Hello, human beings. I'm convinced that people do not appreciate me enough for being who I am right now, so I'm going to talk about it. Alright, so as you guys can obviously see, unless you're blind, I have a good face card. Know what the good thing is? That's not the only thing that I have. I have a good body as well. I'm very well educated. My brain is huge. That is why I have a big ass forehead. I have a job. I make my own money. I have good personality. I'm funny and strong and sharp. I'm a good friend. I'm a good girlfriend. I'm a good child. I'm a good grandchild. I'm everything that you ever want in a girl, right? I do my own chores. I know how to do all my chores. I take care of my dog as my son, all by myself. I make all the money, and I'm very independent. But as a human being, I also do have a thing called sex drive. I'm not going to tell you if it is low, medium, or high. All you need to know is that just like other human beings, I have a sex drive. I could have fucked anyone. Literally, boys or girls. If I go to a guy right now and tell him, do you want to do the deed? There ain't no way he's gonna say no, because boys are hella easy. I'm gonna say that. I just said that out loud. Yeah, boys are hella easy. They would literally fuck anything possible. I don't think men are easy. If you're like a true man, you're not gonna be easy because you have self-respect. You're not gonna give your ding dong away that easily. But like, boys are hella fucking easy. I could have fucked anyone. Could have fucked anyone. I could have followed hookup culture. I could have fucked anyone to please my own sex drive, right? But I'm not doing that. I've never done that. I would not do that in the future, and I'm not doing that right now. Why? Because I have morality and I have self-respect. I'm not gonna give my hoo-ha to everyone and anyone like that, right? And do you know how hard it is? Nobody talks about it. How hard it is for being hot with a sex drive and good education, and also morality and self-respect, because I could have been a hoe, but I'm not a hoe. I could have been so much worse. I could have fucked everybody, okay? But I'm not. And people do not appreciate me enough for that. Do you know how hard it is being hot with a sex drive and celibacy all in one? All in one. That's me. That's literally me. I've been celibating for so long right now, I'm almost qualified enough to be a nun. To be honest to you. I'm closer to being a nun than being a hoe. Two different things, right? And people do not appreciate me enough for that. I could have been so much worse. I could have been so much worse. I could have been a lot more stupid. I could have been a lot uglier. I could have been a lot meaner. I could have been a whore. But I'm not. Even though I'm hot. But I'm not. So yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm convinced.
You know, okay. One of the things why I want to do these videos is I'm not trying to say I want to humble women. I'm not trying to say I want to humble women. I just want to go about it as why the ego? Why the narcissism? Why? Because this is a thing where out of the two genders, okay, man and women, these women think they're hot. And, yo, Big Bars, you are going fast because I'm about to talk about that. I'm about to talk about that shit. This is a thing where out of the two genders, okay, men and women have consistently, constantly, since I don't know when, have said they hate egotistical men. They hate overconfident men. They hate narcissistic men. How many times you have heard a woman say, "Oh my God, my man was narcissistic. That's why I left him. Oh my God, see, he's such a narcissist." Men, seriously, you know what? Like, before women have talked about narcissism, I don't think I've ever even heard that in public converse, right? Public discourse. I don't think I've ever heard of that before it came out of fucking woman's mouth. Narcissistic. Yet, this is a thing where I'm seeing this more and more. We have a generation, I don't know, like an overabundance of narcissistic women. Insanely narcissistic women. Women that, you know what, are average at best, constantly calling themselves hot, gorgeous, beautiful, perfect tens, goddesses, queens. Seriously, perfect tens. They're calling themselves tens, right? The scale is it's like it can't it's at beyond 10, and they are the ones who constantly show how narcissistic they are. Yes, it's projecting. This is why I do not trust when women say, "Oh, I left him because he was such a narcissist. Oh my God, the relationship was so terrible because he was such a narcissist." No, I think you are the one, right? I think you are the one who think your God gifts to man, that, you know what, you mistreat these men, that you mistreat your partner. You think you're so amazing, but you know what? I bet you that you took more than you took more than you gave. You are more of a leech than anything else. This is I've been doing this. I think it's like a couple videos now, a live stream now, where so many average ass women, fives. These are women of fives, maybe a six, right? Cute. Constantly call themselves hot, call themselves so amazing. Where's your proof that you're so amazing? Literally, we are going to break this down, but a lot of the things she said, that's a fucking average adult. A productive average adult. Look at her face, sick. It's like, no. This is the thing where I'm going to show you. This face, let's break it down. Let's break this down. Let's break this. Because this is the thing where this is the thing where I'm not saying I want to humble women or I want to hate on women. No, I want to bring people down to reality. Because this is the thing where these narcissistic women are mistreating men, are spreading the propaganda out there about men, negative propaganda about men. This is the thing where, you know what, if you want to, feed your ego, fine. But then these women, these narcissistic women, come online, the social media, just spread out venom against men. That's tiring. It's tiring. But let's break this shit down.
convinced that people do not appreciate me enough for being who I am right now, so I'm going to talk about it. All right, so as you guys can obviously see, unless you're blind, I have a good face card.
Good face card. I see a lot of makeup. She's average. At best, I'll say cute. A 6 at best. Cute. But seriously, you take off the makeup, you take off the lashes, you take off I don't know, anything else. Right? It's cute. I'm not saying she's ugly. Saying she's hot. Saying she's amazing. It's the ego. It is such the ego. I'm pretty sure in this one she has makeup too. But listen to the thing where if you take off the lighting, the angles of women, you take away the lighting, the angles, the makeup, sometimes the filters. Seriously, face card declined. But this is the thing. Average ass women. You're average. At best, you're a 6. So you're an adjustable 5. Right? You're an adjustable 5. And it's like this is the delusion of women. Makeup has dangerously deluded women, thinking that they're so amazing. Now filters and now camera angles, lighting, it's really has been such a detriment to women's egos because honestly, it made them narcissistic. Her face card is okay. Okay. I'm not saying she's ugly. She's cute at best. She's cute at best. That's it.
You know what the good thing is? That's not the only thing that I have. I have a good body as well. I'm very
good body. Let's see. Good body. I mean, she's petite. That's cute. But not much up top. Doesn't look like much down below. Average. Not much of a, I mean, she has an average body. It's like, this is the thing where the overinflated ego. Your body looks like an average Asian body. I mean, listen to the thing where this is the more important thing. A body like hers, a face like hers, looks like most Asian women. Looks like most Asian women. Here's the thing. Most Asian women, they're not fat. But here's the thing. They're also not curvy. They're not curvy. Not a Coke bottle. I mean, and I'm not saying Coke bottles are anything special, but they don't have any amazing attributes besides being petite. And petite is cute. Petite is nice. But not much breasts, not much ass, not much in shape. It's usually kind of like very just like a pencil, right? I'm not saying that's terrible or anything. I'm just saying nothing much. It's nothing special. It is average. Average. A genius doesn't classify themselves as genius. I mean, that's the thing where it's because it's the ego. It is tiring. It is the ego. I'm just saying that I'm not trying to hate on women. I'm trying to say how you have the audacity to talk about, oh, narcissistic men, egotistical men, yet you are usually the definition of such.
Well educated. My brain is huge. That is why I have a big ass forehead. I have a job. I make my own money. I have good person.
You're educated. Great. You got a degree. You have a job. Great. You're an adult. You make money. Great. You are a functioning adult. It's like, I swear to God, only women thinking being a productive adult is a flex. Only women. Men are not here. It's like, oh my God, I got a job. I'm paying my light bills. Right? I'm paying my utility bills. I'm paying my rent. Look at that. I'm top tier, right? I'm a top tier man because I'm paying my fucking bills. Girl, I'm top tier. I'm hot. I'm gorgeous because I'm paying my bills. Really? What man is doing that? Only women think that being a productive adult is a flex. That doesn't make you special. Okay, that makes you. You know what? Women love to talk about the bar. If what she said, she's at 0. That's where the bar starts. That's where the bar starts. You being a productive adult. That's where the bar starts. You having a job, you paying your bills. Great. That's where the bar starts. To be at 0 and then you're flexing that shit. Only women do that shit. Only women thinking that's something special. Not too much like a child. I need a woman.
Personality. I'm funny and strong and
Funny. This whole video really wasn't funny. And let's be honest. We're speaking like brothers, right? We're all speaking like brothers. Women are rarely funny. I don't know about you, but I don't really have a comedian that I find all that special. So, you know, I don't think women are all that funny, but that's my personal opinion. And strong. How are you strong? Paying your bills is strong? Having a job is strong? What do you mean by strong? Right? Being a productive adult is strong? Then that's nothing special. It's ridiculous.
I'm a good friend. I'm a good girlfriend. I'm a good.
You are such a good girlfriend. And if we will listen to this, yo, Ruthless, what's up, my brother? We listened throughout this. It doesn't sound like she has a man. So you're such a good girlfriend that you're single. That makes sense. You are such a good girlfriend that you're single. That makes a whole lot of sense. Not really. Not really. So what? It's like, it is funny where I'm like here saying, I'm such an amazing man. I'm such an amazing boyfriend. Yet no woman wants me. Would that give me credit? Would that do anything? Not really. I swear, it's the amount of ego is disgusting. It really is.
Child. I'm a good grandchild. I'm everything that you ever want in a girl, right? I do my own chores. I know how to do all my chores. I take care of my dog as my son.
You know how to do your chores. I swear to God, only women thinking being a fucking adult deserves a video to hype yourself. Deserves a video to validate. It's like it's like, so what? Great. You know how to do your chores. I swear to God, it's just, there's so many men out there living on their own, right? Being productive adults. Imagine if a man just comes on here and just say, I know how to do chores. I'm doing my chores. I'm paying my bills. I have a job. He will get laughed at. No woman would fucking care. It's like the curse of having a woman.
All by myself. I make all the money. And I'm very independent. But as a human being, I also do have a thing called.
That's the thing where I've said this before, where feminism have already poisoned white women, definitely poisoned black women, and it's slowly and growing faster poisoning Asian women. Great, you're independent. So fucking what? It's like, I swear, only women want a participation trophy. Great, you are independent. You can do your own chores. You have a job. You make your money. You have education. Oh, so amazing. It's like, do you want a medal for that? Do you want a cookie? So what?
Sex drive. I'm not going to tell you if it is low, medium, or high. All you need to know is that Just like other human beings, I have a sex drive. I could have fucked anyone. Literally, boys or girls. If I go to a guy right now and tell him, do you want to do the deed? There ain't no way he's gonna say no because boys are hella easy. I'm gonna.
Amazing, right? Wow, women can get men to have sex. That's never a fucking flex. You said you're a good girlfriend. You know what's a flex? You get a high quality man to want to be in a relationship with you. That's more of a flex. Getting any man to have sex with you, that's fucking nothing. Man or boy or whatever. That's not a flex. I swear to God, it's like only women think getting men to have sex with them is some kind of anything special. Whoop-de-doo. It's like man, boy, good men, bad men. Seriously. Should you want a trophy for, not whoring around? I mean, great that, you know what, you're not going the easy street, all right? You're not, a 304. You're not out in the streets. Great for you. It's like this whole video is like, oh, I'm a normal adult. I deserve a trophy. I deserve recognition for being normal, right? For being an adult, for being a productive adult, for not whoring myself out. I deserve a trophy for that. Really?
Say that. I just said that out loud. Yeah. Boys are hella easy. They would literally fuck anything possible. I don't think men are easy. If you're like a true man, you're not going to be easy because you have self-respect. You're not going to give your ding dong away that easily. But like boys are hella fucking easy. I could have fucked anyone. Could have fucked anyone. I could have followed hookup culture. I could have fucked anyone to please my own sex drive, right? But I'm not doing that. I've never done that. I would not do that in the future, and I'm not doing that right now. Why? Because I have morality and I have self-respect. I'm not gonna give my hoo-ha to everyone and anyone like that.
I just watching this over and over is that only women think it's all this is special. Having moral, it's like this is why when you hear women's their takes about the bars in hell or all this shit is like, what? It's like women expect amazing. It's like they have such a skewed view on things. They do. They really do have a skewed view. For the things that they say makes them amazing, right? What women say makes them amazing is average for a man. Average for a man. But for women, what women think to make a man amazing, because this is the thing, right? If this right here was a man, women wouldn't think anything special of it. But in her comment section, they're hyping it up. They're hyping her up, saying she's amazing, all this shit. But if she was a man saying all this shit, women wouldn't give a fuck because it's nothing special. Because in women's eyes, this right here is nothing special. A man needs to be top tier, right? Good looking, definitely morally sound with the looks, the wealth, the height, the charm, everything else, okay? Yet this right here is supposed to be top tier if it's a woman.
Right? And you know how hard it is? Nobody talks about it. How hard it is for being hot with a sex drive.
Being hot. This thing, it's like, how are you so hot, yet you have no man? What makes you hot? Because men don't want to have sex with you. That's what you perceive as being hot. This is a thing only with women. Where's your proof to your delusion? Where's your thing where where's the crazy amount of followers, the movie deals, TV deals, commercial deals, magazine deals? Where's the top tier good looking men in your DMs or by your side? What proves how hot you are besides just men wanting to have sex with you? Because like she said, men will have sex with any women. So really, is it just your own narcissism that says that you're hot? If is it other women that validates you that says that you're hot?
Good education, and also morality and self-respect, because I could have been a hoe, but I'm not a hoe. I could have been so much worse. I could have fucked everybody, okay? But I'm not. And people do not appreciate me enough for that. Do you know how hard it is being hot with a sex drive and celibacy all in one? All in one. That's me. That's literally me. I've been celibating for so long right now, I'm almost qualified enough to...
So you've been essentially single for so long. You think you're hot. You think you're a great girlfriend. You think you're an amazing human being. I think it's funny that only women can think all that, okay? That they're a great girlfriend, great partner, they're hot, they're an amazing person, yet have no proof of it. Okay? It's like there's no proof of that. Only your own thought process. Only women can do that.
Be a nun. To be honest to you, I'm closer to being a nun than being a hoe. Two different things, right? And people do not appreciate me enough for that. I could have been so much worse. I could have been so much worse. I could have been a lot more stupid. I could have been a lot uglier. I could have been a lot meaner. I could have been a whore. But I'm not. Even though I'm hot. But I'm not.
It's the hot thing. It's the hot thing. It's God, it's too much.
Since you guys want a part two of things that I do not ever accept from a man, which is basically everything, but I'm going to like give you another list for the part two. Okay, first things first. I want my man to be confident. Okay, I know that everybody has their own insecurities. I also have insecurities, just in case you don't know, but like I don't want my man to feel so insecure around me that he feels literally intimidated by me to the point that he has to find some other girl that is not like on my same level, that is like on the lower level, to feel dominant, to feel like a man again. You know? That is like a very core reason why a lot of men out there cheat on their literal goddesses, okay? They need to find something low.
You can see why she's single. You can see why she's single. She needs to buy a dog. Yes. I mean, she has a dog. No, in her last video. Last video, she said she has a dog. She has a dog. Now she just dies alone.
More than that, so they feel like a man again because they're insecure. So yeah, be confident. Next up, I do not like mama boys. Self-explanatory. I don't think I need to explain any further, but I have been with one, unfortunately. And turns out I'm his next mom. Turns out he was looking for a mom, not a girlfriend. I had to take care of him.
You know, this is the thing with women like this. They will continue to attract terrible men. They will continue to attract terrible men. Because here's the thing. Good men, men with self-respect, men of quality, don't want to deal with this. This is a headache. This is a headache. Nobody wants to deal with that. No, yeah. But you know what? There are men that will deal with it, you know, because it's a lay, right? It's a lay. It's a chance to fuck. That's it.
And in every basic fucking step possible. Like, I have to teach him basic hygiene. I have to teach him a lot of things. Like a mom. Bro, I'm already a teacher. I already have a lot of students. I do not need more. Okay? Unless you pay me, you're not going to be one of my students. Next up, I do not like to date a man who is basically a pussy that does not ever protect or defend me. Like, if your friends are like talking shit about me for no reason, if I did something wrong, okay. But like if I didn't do anything and they were like, you know what, she's mid, like, like I don't even like her and stuff like that, and just like you sit there and you listen and you don't defend me, out. Bro, because like I will defend my man to the day of time. Like unless he does something wrong, then I cannot defend you. But like if we're just going on a normal relationship and someone says, "Oh, your man's so ugly," I would literally just like stand the fuck up and defend you. So as a man, you should be able to do at least the same. The same, okay? The same is all I'm asking for. Next up, I do not want to date a guy who has an aesthetic Instagram feed. Okay? That's why I do not date KOLs, because that is basically their job. They have to do that, but like I do not want to date one, and I'm going to explain further why, because it's kind of like an odd thing, right? So to me, a guy who really cares about his Instagram feed to the point that he has to make everything aesthetic, and he's really fuck ass serious about that, especially if he does not even make money out of that, then it is such a red flag. Next up, I do not want to date a guy who follow like 500-600 people. Like like it is like free will, like you do whatever you want, right? But I'm just not gonna date you. If I see a guy who follows like 500 people and then like 400 of them are just like random ass girls on the internet, I will not date that guy. Like, swear to God. Like, I do not want to date a guy who follows so many of those girls. So you keep doing you. I'm just not gonna date you. Because I follow like less than 400 people, and most of them are.
Yeah, I can see why she's been celibate for a long time. And more power to her. Good that she's not just giving it out to a whole bunch of men. How does that matter? She's dumb.
Like celebrities or like clothing stores or my friends. Literally. I do not follow guys. Next up, I will not date a guy who embarrasses me. And I'm going to explain further on this. Like, for example, if he's.
This is 9 minutes of her just saying, what she doesn't like in a man. So it is what it is, Uh, okay. I mean, sure. There's no surprise that she is still single. And I've said this before, that I support women have standards. Cool. Okay. Whatever your standard is, great. Keep at it. If you're not bashing men, okay, that they can't meet your standards, then fine. Right. Have whatever standards you want. Be as egotistical as you want, be as narcissistic as you want, cool. But don't be surprised that is why you're still single, which is fine. If you women like this, I've said this before, where if she is happily single, stay it. Just get out of the dating market. I honestly believe women like this are just not right for dating. They're not. They're not fit for dating. I don't know. I mean, like I said, she's cute, but as like personality wise, I don't know. I could understand why she's still single. So, what do you guys think? All right, let's check this one out. All right, let's look at this.
I know this is gonna piss so many people off, but there's a popular saying on the Chinese internet says, even a top tier man is just an average woman. Someone wrote, a man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble, no criminal records, stable job, cooks, cleans, emotionally stable, respects others, kind to his family. Isn't that kind of a man so rare? But honestly, every one of my female friends meets that standards and more. So yeah, even the best man is just an average woman. Oh my gosh, Shakespeare could never. And it really makes me think of the double standard that society has for men and women, especially when it comes to parenting and marriage. If a man cooks for his wife, takes care of the kids, does the housework, I guarantee 95% of the comment section is gonna say, oh my god, you're such amazing dad, husband material, best dad ever. And sure, as a woman, I applaud guys like this. We love seeing guys being nurturing, being involved, we love more of that. But let's be be real. Isn't that just a mom's regular everyday life? When moms do it, it's never appreciated, it's expected. But when guys do it, it's suddenly you're the best dad of the year. And we see this happens a lot. A woman needs to work twice as hard as a man to get the same position. And a guy can just does the bare minimum and still get praised. So what we need as a society is to raise the standards and stop letting the shitty ones get away with bare minimum. I know this is gonna piss.
No one calls that top tier man. That's probably a good man. That's probably a good man.
Popular saying on the Chinese internet says,
but no one's calling that top tier men. Top tier men, in my personal opinion, are rare men in the sense that, let's say this, men that are over 6 feet are about 15% of the population. That's rare. That's not common. 15% isn't common. Men that make 6 figures are about 10% of the population. That's rare. That's not common. I don't call that top. I don't call that, no, I call those type of men that meet superficial standards. Okay. Superficial standards. And this is the standards that honestly women have established. And it's factually, statistically rare in itself. Those type of men are top tier because they meet rare standards. Okay. Looks, most women find most men unattractive. So if you meet women's attraction level, you're top tier because it's rare. Height, if you meet women's height level, which is usually 6 to probably about 6'3", that is rare because that's not common. So that is part of top tier. If you have 6 figures and above, again, that is another rare attribute. So that is part top tier. If you are, if you are charming, right, well spoken, you're good with words, you know how to, you know how to talk it up, you know how to, get to women's panties with just talking. That's top tier. Most men are not really good talkers. Most men are not charming. So that is top tier as well. It's, in my opinion, it's superficial traits that I believe are top tier men or rare men. Everything else, I hate this notion. It's not men pushing it out. It's not men that are pushing it out. Because let's say this, over 70%, about 70% of black men are active fathers. Let me see. Let me play this. Let's play this. I listened to this and I thought this was really amazing. The first part of it.
The fact of the matter is, studies show that black fathers are the most present in their kids' lives.
Really?
Amongst all demographics.
Wow.
On top of that, single fathers have a higher graduation rate and lower incarceration rate than single moms and dual family households combined. That is a fact.
They ain't gonna like that.
So if you were raised in a house,
so
you know.
Show them with those stats.
The fact of the matter is, studies show that black fathers are the most present in their kids' lives.
Really?
Amongst all demographics.
Wow.
On top of that, single fathers have a higher graduation rate and lower incarceration rate than single moms and dual family households combined. That is a fact.
They ain't gonna like that.
So if you...
So that's the thing where 70% of black fathers are active in their kids' lives. 60% of white fathers are active in their kids' life. I think 45% of Hispanic fathers are active in their kids' lives. Yo, why? What's up, my brother? This is a thing where men are active in children's lives. Nobody, okay? Men are not saying, oh my God, this man deserves a reward for being a great dad, a great husband. No one is saying that. Men, no, well, no man is saying that. No man is saying that this is a top tier man being a great father, being a great husband. Men aren't saying that shit. It's not men. But who is it? Women. Why is it women? Because here's the thing. Women are synonymously attracted to, they go after shitty men. So women, this is the thing where women gauge, okay, their opinions on men based on shitty men. The shitty men that they chose to date. The shitty men that they are attracting. The shitty men that they are baby mamas to. The shitty men that they chose to marry. So women, because women choose shitty men, that's who they gauge that's how they gauge their views on men. Not men are not saying this, oh my god, he's an amazing father. No, he's just it's a good father. So what? Men are not praising other men for being good fathers because most men know that's how it is. Yeah, I figured that you've been busy, my brother. It's all good. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, Radian. Thank you, my brother.
Even a top tier man is just an average woman. Someone wrote, a man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble, no criminal records, stable job, cooks, cleans, emotionally stable, respects others, kind to his family. Isn't that kind of a man so rare? But
here's the thing. Who's saying that's rare? Who's saying that rare? This is a thing where that's not rare. Men are like, I personally believe men are very loving. Men are very loving and caring. The problem is that women consistently, okay, go for shitty men. They constantly go for shitty men. So now, because, oh my God, you're constantly attracted to shitty men. So no surprise that, oh, these things that women, these preferences or whatever, these qualities, women find rare. It's not rare. I know a lot of men would be good fathers, would be good husbands. They're good people. The problem is women are not attracted to good people. A man who doesn't smoke or doesn't drink doesn't have a girlfriend. He already achieved peace. That's profound. Like, I don't smoke or drink. But this is the thing where I know plenty of men that fall into this. Women are not begging. Women are not dropping at these men's feet. Okay? Plenty of men are like, look, let's listen to this again.
I know this is gonna piss so many people off, but there's a popular saying on the Chinese internet says, even a top tier man is just an average woman. Someone wrote, a man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble.
Doesn't smoke, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble. That's a lot of men. In my personal opinion, that is most men.
Stable job, cooks, cleans, emotionally stable, respects others, kind.
Cooks, clean. It's like at my own home, living by myself, I do all that by myself. No woman is doing that for me. I literally, okay, do all that. No woman is banging at my door, okay? It's not rare, man.
To his family, isn't that kind of a man so rare? But
it's not rare. The problem is you're just not attracted to those men. It is not rare. The list she put on, it's not rare. The problem is women are not attracted to those men. There are plenty of men that exemplifies that list. The problem is women are not attracted to this. And this is a funny thing. This is why I've done plenty of China-based videos, right? Women from China. What is it? Leftover women, right? Leftover women in China, okay? The problem they're facing. They're not facing finding men that fits this shit. They're not. Women are not having an issue of finding men that fit these, that has these traits. They're having problems at their age finding men that equals their financial, right, needs, not these qualities. Women are not having problems finding men that fit these qualities, that has these qualities. Asian women are having problems finding men that fit their financial needs. I don't drink. You do weed. I do weed once in a blue moon, right? If I'm hanging out with friends. Yeah, I mean, going to parties is not that big of a deal. I don't know. It's like being social is not that big of a problem.
Honestly, every one of my female friends meets that standards and more. So yeah, even the best man is
All your female friends meet those standards and more. Okay, great. I swear, it's women who want to hype up this shit.
just an average woman. Oh my gosh, Shakespeare couldn't.
The average woman. This is a thing where what men value and what women value is really quite different. Things like that is quite different. Men are not necessarily valuing women that this is a thing where I just find it interesting that a lot of women those traits are not that big of a deal. Those are I think very average. No one is saying that is top tier. No one's saying that's rare. Okay? And here's the thing where I do want to distinguish where, okay, men do cook for themselves, men are cleaning for themselves, men are taking care of themselves. Men are doing that right now. There are lots of single men. Guess what? Guess what they're doing? Surviving. They are surviving. They are taking care of themselves, cleaning, cooking. They are taking care of themselves.
Never. And it really makes me think of the double standard that society has for men and women, especially when it comes to parenting.
Oh, are you going to go out? So you're the designated driver? Well, I mean, it's a Saturday night. So, boy, I back in my younger days, I was the designated driver. Whenever me and my friends go out, it's okay. I mean, it's cool to hang out with friends and stuff. So it's not the worst. Yeah.
And marriage. If a man cooks for his wife, take care of the kids, does the housework, I guarantee 95% of the comment section is gonna say, oh my god, you're such an amazing dad, husband material, best dad ever.
First of all, that should be husband material. And that is a good dad. It's like, I don't get it. Who's saying that wouldn't be if a woman does that stuff, who's not saying that's a good woman, a good wife, or a good mother? Who's belittling that?
I'm sure as a woman, I applaud guys like this. We love seeing guys being nurturing, being involved. We love more of that. But let's be real. Isn't that just a mom's regular everyday life? When moms do it, it's never appreciated.
How is it never appreciated? You know, it's funny because I don't know about you guys, but Mother's Day is much more celebrated than Father's Day. How is that? I mean, this is a small example, but mothers are appreciated a whole lot more than fathers. So really, how's a good mom not appreciated? It's like, no. For women, how mothers should be appreciated is they need a Nobel Prize for that shit. Mothers are extremely more appreciated than fathers. Extremely more. It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous. This is why I do the shit I do. It's the propaganda. It's the fake, the false, and the stupid ass propaganda that women constantly spew out. Women, okay, mothers are more appreciated than fathers. 100% more. Even if you put in good fathers, okay, 100% more. A man that sacrificed his life for his family and kids is barely appreciated compared to a mother. So fuck that shit. Really? I don't know, but this is the sickening propaganda that I hate the most. It really is tiring. It's exactly. Father's Day is so low on the calendar. It's like on the calendar holiday list. It isn't. It's like forgettable. Okay. Most I don't know, personal opinion, but most people would forget Father's Day before they forget Mother's Day. Even sharks get a whole week. Yeah, like Y said. It's like fathers, men are not appreciated at all. Okay? Providing for the family is like nothing. No one cares about that. It's expected. But you know what? No, we have to get behind. We have to get behind stay-at-home moms. We have to get behind the mothers. But hey, if a man provides for his family, provides a roof over their fucking head, provides, you know, the utility bills, provide the groceries so they can eat and survive, that's nothing special, right? That's normal. I hate this fucking propaganda. This is why I'm tired of this shit. Okay? We appreciate mothers 100% more. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't. I'm not saying that we shouldn't appreciate mothers, because mothers are amazing. They're important. But stop it with this fucking propaganda. Okay? This propaganda that, oh my God, mothers are not appreciated enough. Are you kidding me? They are appreciated substantially more than fathers. How are fathers more appreciated than mothers? Please tell me. Okay? Please tell me, how are fathers, right? Show me, how are fathers appreciated more than mothers? It is insane. Yeah. Besides, if you don't need the man's money, he's invisible to you, right? The father is the ATM, and anything else, forget about it. Children are more connected. They care more about their mothers than they do the fathers. It's just how it is. Men will sacrifice, okay, his own happiness, right? The connection that he has with his kids. He sacrificed it so he can put a fucking roof over his family's head. But no one appreciates that. No one appreciates the struggles of a husband and a father. No one cares about it. And here's this propaganda from this stupid ass Asian woman. Mothers are unappreciated. So fathers are appreciated more? Show it to me. Where's that at? Where in society that shows you that fathers are appreciated more? Okay?
It's expected. But when guys do it, it's suddenly you're the best dad of the year. And we see
Do we even talk about the best dad of the year? Do we? It's like, I swear to God, it's like, this is the insanity of it. Prove it to me that, you know, we talk about fathers all that much in society. Really, show it to me. I honestly do not believe that. I honestly do not believe that that society cares much about fathers. Especially comparatively, do they care about mothers? Mothers are so much more appreciated. There's so much, they put mothers so much on a pedestal comparatively a father. So don't give me that shit. I swear to God. And this is the thing. Fathers, they sacrifice it. They're not looking for fame. They're not looking for appreciation. Fathers are not looking for appreciation. They don't. Because they know, right? Husbands and fathers, they know that, you know what? That's just the fucking world. They will sacrifice their own happiness for the happiness of others. You're privileged by going to work, get to come home and work. Exactly. All right. And that's the thing where one of the things why I created this channel is that men are shitted on every day. Men are shitted on every day. Here's the thing. As another example of showing. Let's shit on more. Okay, about fathers, about men, about husbands. Let's shit on that more.
This happens a lot. A woman needs to work twice as hard as a man to get the same position, and a guy can
How's what? Where's that statistic? I swear to God. I swear. Let's see this. Let's play this fucking thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah, this is the thing where men have to take it all. Men have to take it all. Oh, I googled it. I'll Google it. Okay, let's play this game. Okay, Google is smarter than me. AI smarter than this woman. No, women generally do not have to work twice as much as men. While there are some situations and contexts where women may work longer hours or face different workloads, the claim that women work twice as much as men is not supported by data. In fact, some studies show men working slightly more hours in paid employment, while women often shoulder a greater burden of unpaid household and childcare work. Here's the thing, right? If that's what you want, unpaid household and childcare work. But this is the thing where let's make a reality. Is it unpaid? If a man is taking care of the household, what are you working for? Well, what do we all work for? So we can take care of our fucking household. So really, is it unpaid? It's not. It's not. Okay. One study showed men working an average of 8.2 hours per day compared to 7.9 hours for women. Even among full-time workers, men work more hours than women. Men work more hours than women. So the bullshit that women love to spew out, the propaganda, is fucking idiotic. And here's the thing where I hate this shit, right? Women constantly say the unpaid, right? Household, domestic work, and childcare. One, it's your fucking child. You want to get paid to take care of your own children? Do you want to get paid to take care of your own fucking children now? Okay? And your household, you live there. Your kids live there. So you want to get paid for taking care of your house that you live in? You know what? I should get paid, right? For sitting in my house. I want to get paid for sitting in my house right now. I should, right? Because women, unpaid, right? It's unpaid shit. Living in your own house. You should get paid for that. Fucking, it's absolute bullshit. This is the propaganda. Women have to work twice as much. Where's the data to prove it? What data are you saying? Are you basing your fucking opinions on? What data? Women working twice as much? No, actually, men work more than women. Men work more than women. And if you want to include the unpaid, right, labor, unpaid household, domestic work, and childcare, it's idiotic. You want to get paid for taking care of your own kids? Stupid ass shit.
just does the bare minimum and still get praised. So what we need as a society is to raise the standards and stop letting the shitty ones get away with bare minimum. I know this.
Damn idiotic. It's tiring. What do you guys think? Oh,
But there's a popular saying on the Chinese.
Yo, so that's what you've been? You've been what is it? On the boat for a couple weeks. That's you're doing your work, you're doing business, so I'm glad you're safe. I know that fisherman is one of the most dangerous jobs out there. So I'm glad you made it back safe. I'm glad. All right. Fishing season has started. Okay. All for 4th of July weekend. Okay. You having big plans, my brother? Hope hope things are well for you. For me, 4th of July is like I don't really do much. I don't know. Maybe my family might have something. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's do another. All right, let's do another video. Let's do another TikTok video. All right, let's check. All right, let's check this one out.
That whole flirting versus harassment meme is so true, and I'm so guilty of reinforcing it. A perfect example of this is when I was at Coachella a few weeks ago. I was at the silent disco after party after night 1. This dude comes up to me, starts chatting me up. We're having a full-on conversation. I would say we're hitting it off. Now, in his defense, I don't remember entirely if the conversation had gotten flirty at this point in time. But he straight up asks me, "What's your fetish?" And then I tell him it's gay dudes. But then when I think back at this conversation, I'm like, if he weren't 6'2" and ripped and had a beautiful face, I would have thought he was a fucking creep. Like if some ugly dude that you've known for 10 minutes turns to you and asks you what your fetish is, don't tell me you're not gonna go running in the opposite direction. So yeah, unfortunately, hot guys can get away with more. And I am for sure complicit in this cycle, but I have no idea how to end it. That whole flirting...
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this video because I just had a conversation with a woman today about it. Yo, I'm glad you...
meme is so true, and I'm so guilty.
I'm glad that you came back safe from driving a fleet of boats. That's amazing, brother. That's amazing. So, essentially, I had this conversation with a woman today about this and the idea of it. So she said she just came out of a 3-year situationship. She was a cute woman, okay, a cute woman. She said she's 28, dating a man that's like, I think she said he's 36 or so. So she just got out of a situationship with him, and she's telling me that telling me about that relationship. She's saying this man is a teacher, right? He doesn't make that much. He has a terrible attitude. He's treated her terribly. 3 years, no, definitely a bunch of sex, but no, he hasn't really put any kind of title on this relationship. Throughout those 3 years, he has gotten multiple women pregnant. Multiple women. He's gotten his baby mama pregnant again in that 3 years. She stayed with him, right? Through those 3 years. This man he was a teacher, so made average money. And she said he treated her not that great. I'm like, God damn, why the hell would you be with this man? She also said that plenty of times she's given him money, right? She's paid things for him. I'm like, seriously? Very bad. Because here's the thing. I'm like, okay, how did you get with him? I'm like, she's like, he's good looking and he's charming. I'm like, women are no different than men. Women are no different than men. If a man is attractive enough, women will simp for them. Women will simp for them. And that's the thing where I've said this in other videos where you, depending on how women treat you, you know how much how much attracted she is to you. Okay? If a woman will ignore red flags, ignore your red flags, whatever it is, okay? I don't know if you're chubby, if you're geeky, whatever red flag it may be in her eyes, if she ignores it, it's determined on how attracted she is to you. But if she doesn't ignore it, right? If it's like if she cares so much about, I don't know, your lisp, how you, I don't know, like what restaurant you take her to, if you don't open a door for her, if you don't pay for the dinner, if you don't pay for the date, if you don't plan the date, if you laundry list of things, if you don't do it, right? And she points it out, or it's a red flag for her, that means she's not attracted to you. She's just finding excuses to, you know what, disqualify you. Women will break rules for the women they are attracted to. They will make rules, or they will hold on to rules if they're not attracted to you. That is how women are. Yo, Real McCoy. Yo, what's up with everyone? It's like a whole bunch of my family, my fams here, right? Bunch of all the people I love, right? All my friends I love, right? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Women will break rules for the men that they're attracted to. They will keep rules, or they will make rules for the men they're not. And that's a sad reality that a lot of men don't realize, and we need to be educated by. Because I've seen it. Women will gladly accept McDonald's for a top tier good looking man. Women will even scoff at a 5-star restaurant from a man she finds disgusting or ugly or creepy. This is the thing where we have to realize that it's not the effort you make. It's not really the effort you make. It's not about the amount of effort you make in general. It's about how attracted she is to you. If she's not really attracted to you, even if you make the most grandiose effort, there's not really, there's not a guarantee that she will get her, right? There's not a guarantee about it. So, that's something that a lot of men haven't realized yet. Because a lot of us think, oh my God, what's going on? I have to do so much to get her, right? So much effort. I have another video, okay, of a woman. I did a TikTok video of a woman saying, a man just gave her money for food, right? A man just gave her money for food. She said she didn't even have this man's number saved. She didn't even remember this man. She said, but he gave her money for food. She said, while the man that she does have saved in her phone, right? Saved in her phone, is not giving her the time of day. Is not paying enough attention to her. That says a lot. That shows you a lot. The men that women care about, they're thinking about, they're stressing over, right? They're constantly, that's constantly on their mind, is the man that's barely giving them any attention. While the men that are giving them so much attention, so much simping over them, women don't even notice. It's like you're not even worth being saved on her phone. Is that worth it?
Guilty of reinforcing it. A perfect example of this is when I was at Coachella a few weeks ago. I was at the silent disco after party after night 1. This dude comes up to me, starts chatting me up. We're having a full-on conversation. I would say we're hitting it off. Now, in his defense, I don't remember entirely if the conversation had gotten flirty at this point in time. But he straight up asks me, "What's your fetish?" And then I tell him it's gay dudes. But then when I think back at this conversation, I'm like, if he weren't 6'2" and ripped and had a beautiful face, I would have thought he was a fucking creep. Like if some ugly dude that you've known for 10 minutes turns to you and asks you what your fetish is, don't tell me you're not gonna go running in the opposite direction. So yeah, unfortunately, hot guys can get away with more. And I am for sure complicit in this cycle, but I have no idea how to end it. That whole flirting versus...
Yeah, and she was wondering how she can end it too. The one that I was the woman that I was talking to. And I told her that if you actually want to end it, you're gonna have to go
So
to
true, and
you have to really deal with totally different men. So, you know, what do you guys think? I just thought this video it reminded me of the conversation, so I thought it was an interesting conversation, and you know, that's something that happens. What do you guys think? Bird brains, in my opinion. Yes, I mean, look at this. These types of women are no different than the simps. They're no, right? Women are honestly, a lot of women are no different than simpish men. They just haven't found the hot man to simp over yet. But women will easily fall into the simp category if they had a hot man like around her. Because here's the thing, like I said, the woman I was talking to today, she was attractive, right? She was cute. You know, she just fell for the attractive man. They don't. Why? You must have a good voice. You must have a good voice. All right, let's do some Kendra G. Kenny G's. I mean, Kenny Rogers. That's interesting. Old school guy. All right, let's check out some Kendra G.
Me up on this show.
You called me, girl.
I did, but you have so many viewers. I never knew who you when you would select me. I've tried so many times.
Well, your hair looks nice. It looks real.
It is real. I just had a bonnet on. I'm over here caught off guard.
How'd you have a bonnet?
So,
Your hair's so pretty. Why would you wear a bonnet outside?
because it's just one of those days, a gloomy day. But I took it off just for you, Kendra. Oh my
Girl, you should have never had it on outside the door.
This is so nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh.
What's your name?
My name is Rihanna.
Oh, bitch better have my money. I'll start thinking of Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yo, Cash. Oh, all my favorite people. All my favorite people is on tonight. I love it. Yo, thank you for spending your Saturday night with me. All right. All my favorite people. A lot of my favorite people. Okay. A lot of my favorite people is on tonight. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with me. Right. I mean, you guys have better things to do, but you take some time out for me. Thank you very much. However long it may be. Thank you guys.
To know me well enough.
Bitch better have my money.
I don't know the rest of the words. No kids.
You ever been married?
Never been married.
Oh, you said Massachusetts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never married.
It's already Sunday for you? Buh. It's 9:40 where I'm at.
Not them coming for me in the comments. All right, all
What's
right. Monique
the
said it best.
zodiac
Don't be
sign?
wearing all bonnets outside.
Bro, you in South Korea? Yo, a passport, bro. Oh shit. A passport, bro. The I think at the end of this year, 2025, I'm gonna be going to Vietnam. Okay, might be I think around December and January, because so I'm gonna be doing some international, maybe some international live streams. Tell me if you guys want that, okay? Tell me if you guys want me to do some live streams, right, while walking through Vietnam, okay? I'm going to be traveling to Vietnam to just a break, okay? A break from working and shit like that. Tell me if you guys want to do see a live stream of that and some videos of that. I'll probably do some videos, but I don't know if I'm going to do some live streams of it. So if you guys want me to do some live streams of it, please tell me. All right.
Monique said it best. She said it best.
Yeah, and listen. Now, there's sometimes when the women, I don't think you should ever worry about it outside. But I mean, I know the hair chronicles, so sometimes it might be like your hair is braided down. I almost can understand the justification, even though I'm still against it. But your hair is like full and pretty, like it didn't make no sense. And it's just, I will say this: all the girls who want to wear bonnets outside, it's your world, it's your life. Just know you are perceived a certain way. And whether it should not be or should be, you are judged. Okay? So, and if you don't mind.
Yo, why I love singing too. I'm not a good singer. But I love singing. So I do a whole lot of car singing.
Being judged and you don't give a damn about the world's opinion, which you actually shouldn't. At the same time, though, I always say this. When my show in particular, show up the way you want to show up on a first date or a job interview. But okay, we passed that. Here we go. Rihanna, Springfield, Massachusetts, 36th grade teacher, no kids, never married. All right, girlfriend. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
All right. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
First things first, I'm looking for a God-fearing man.
God, it's like I'm really tired of women saying. I mean, I get the idea, right? God-fearing man. I get it. The problem is a lot of these women, and I'm not saying necessarily this woman in particular, but a lot of these women that say I want a God-fearing man they themselves are not God-fearing. They themselves are not following the words of God. So I just find it a red flag now, because I've heard it so many times, and so many women disprove how ungod fearing they are. So it's a red flag.
I'm not perfect, but I feel like the men I've came across, were spiritual.
I mean, that sounds pretty good then. I mean, if you could do that, that sounds pretty good.
Or like we're like in between the fine lines of like who God is. So like I want someone that's like God fearing, like believes in God, prays. I want a man that has something going for himself. Like I'm not the type to like want something that's more than what I'm doing right now, because like to be transparent, like I don't have it all together. So at least someone that's has something together and working towards it. I want a man that will love me out loud. I feel like I've came across guys that just like were attracted to me behind the scenes because I'm a plus size girl. Wow, I'm nervous. I want a man that's like secure within himself, like not, yeah, like just a secure, God fearing, handsome man that will build with me and we could build with each other.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
More than one child. The child has to be at least 5 years or older. Because I like kids, but I don't like to deal with baby mama drama, and I feel like the babies that be 5 years and under is always just baby mama drama. Someone that's arrogant and like that gaslights a lot. Like I feel like some men just gaslight women. So like when you're feeling some emotions, they be like, "Oh, you shouldn't feel that way," or "We just friends." Like I want someone that knows what they want and like will go after it. Another red flag is like a man that's like ever dealt with like domestic violence. Like I don't want any kind of those real kind of red flags that I feel like everyone should have.
Okay.
I can't think on the spot. You really caught me off guard today, Kendra. It was today is the day. So I don't know. God is working. God is working for me. I don't know. This is a sign of something.
Okay, well, listen. Okay, calm down. I listen. I do understand the nerves that come along with the show, so I'm not foreign to that. But take a breath.
Yeah.
Take a breath. You good? All right. Now, okay, we got to that. When was? I'm trying to think where I'm at. Oh,
It's not a
okay.
wedding band, y'all. It's not a wedding band. It's a ring on my finger.
Okay,
My middle
okay.
finger. The comments is going crazy. Sorry, guys.
When was the last time? Oh, should a guy look a certain way? I can't think of my own question.
Honestly,
Kendra will always do the Kendra G, the Kendra, the Kendra cam. So we'll see her body. She's a plus size girl.
no, they don't have to look a certain way because I have flaws within me. Like I don't like my teeth. I feel like I need my teeth fixed. And like I'm a bigger girl, so I don't like to judge. So as long as like I can be physically attracted to you in some way, shape, or form, then there's no problem. You just can't be shorter than me. I'm 5 foot. I do not want a man that's shorter
Oh
than
yeah, girl.
5 foot tall.
I think that's a fair request. I think
Yeah.
everybody's taller than you when you 5 feet.
You
Okay.
could be surprised.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, at least maybe a little more than me, like 60,000 and not a year.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Kendra. All right. Just for the discussion, I came to this little lake by my house just because I was in my head. I still have on like my little quick shorts and I took off my shoes. So I'm just about to put my shoes on so you can try to get some type of Kendra Cam.
No, you gotta
I am a little.
stand up, honey. Up and
I know, Kendra. I'm trying to do a little something. I took my shoes off and I'm outside. So I got you. Yes, there's always the disclaimer before the Kendra Cam because I was caught off guard. Kendra is famous. She could pick thousands of people.
oh God. I don't think I'm famous. I think I'm popular.
You are popular, Kendra, and you are amazing. Thank you for what you're doing for everybody and just the community, the people.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll put you here. Actually, no, I'm not. Where can I sit
Yo, Taurus, what's up? What's up, my brother? Front BBL.
you down at real quick? Okay.
You know, this is my chat is the most. It's the funniest and the most friendliest of men. I love it.
I'm gonna put you right here.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, we'll see
So
you,
I'm still
girl.
having my
Okay.
little.
Damn,
You
she
can
is
y'all never have to turn around for the Kendra Cam. I don't know why y'all
she is a she's definitely a plus size woman, and I definitely understand the front BBL.
We got you, mama. We got you. So what are you doing at the park? Are you meeting somebody there?
No, I'm not. Honestly, like I live in a small town, so there's not much to do out here. So honestly, I'm really
Tank
just
full of gas.
sitting by the water.
Okay, you just can't.
I was actually praying, and then I got on Instagram getting distracted, and then I thought, oh, Kendra's on. Let me click it, and I just
Yeah, okay, no worries. All right, we're almost done. When was your last relationship?
3 years ago,
3
4
years.
years ago,
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
last year.
Okay. Are you on a celibacy journey or abstinence journey?
To be transparent, I try to be. Like, I go on these phases where I'm like, I'm not talking to anybody, I'm not messing with anybody, and I'll go a long time, and then temptation falls, and then I fall into temptation. But I'm on this journey with me and God, and trying to figure out who I am and my self value. So I'm trying to be. I'm not gonna say I am, but I'm trying.
Okay. And 3 flaws you have to work on.
Mm. 3 flaws I feel like for me would be my teeth. I want to try to see someone to get my teeth done. I don't know. I'm not satisfied with them. My weight is another flaw. To be transparent and real on this live, I have been working out, but it's a
Yo, I didn't even notice. Yo, Brandon, thank you for stopping by, and Shade, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I don't know why that didn't show up.
work in progress. And me being like emotional, because I'm such a loving person. I feel like I take on emotion so big. So when I'm feeling it, like I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, you're a Pisces. Is that, I think that's a water sign, right? Yeah. I don't know. You know, I know a lot about zodiacs, but I don't know a lot about Pisces. But I think no, they say Cancer is the emotional sign.
I feel like a Pisces is an emotional sign, a Cancer is. I think we could all be emotional signs at a point of time in life.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly.
Yeah, you are. They are all of them, right? Okay. And last question: why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Mm. Because I am a God fearing woman. I feel like I was made from someone's rib. I just don't know where they are, and they don't know where I am.
Okay.
I'm a loving woman. I love children.
I mean, she doesn't sound bad, right? I mean, there's no glaring, right? There's no glaring red flags, okay? Uh, uh, After listening to her 10 minutes, there's no glaring red flags. She's okay, average, right? I think she's average at best, maybe a little bit less average. She's like, for being 5 foot, she's only 5 foot. She's quite big for 5 foot. Um, so, that's, but uh, she's about maybe a 4, right? Maybe a 4, and that's not bad, right? That's a little bit about average. So yeah, there's no glaring red flags with her, or she's not. There's not really a whole lot for me to say that I'm being critical of.
I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to be a nurturer.
I mean, she could be cute, right? She. I mean, like, I would say she's about a 5 in the faith, maybe 6. Um, I'm not into BBWs. I mean, I've dated bigger women, but that's not really. That's not really like I'm attracted to bigger women. I'm so. It's not really something that's like turning me on.
And I feel like what takes a good woman is to also be a good nurturer. I also do know how to get to the money if I need to. I might not be the richest. I might have $0 in my pocket, but I'm gonna go to work. Um, and just like all around, like I'm a good person. And I feel like people do recognize that and see that. Like, not to toot my own horn or be corny, but at my job, I was awarded from all the teachers of being the ray of sunshine at my job. So I feel like that's just who I am. I am a ray of sunshine, even when clouds get a little cloudy sometimes.
Okay. Well, let's do it. You definitely have a great personality. What I love about you is that, listen, it takes a lot of courage to come on my show. And I feel like,
I mean, I've dated some BBWs. I'm just like, it's not really. It's, I don't know. It's not really my thing. Maybe I'm different. I'm more petite women. So I'm more petite. I mean, I'm not saying crazy petite. You know, if she has a bit of a booty, that's cool. Uh, I'll be fine with that. I'll be down with that. But the BBW booty is just, I don't know. It's a bit too much for me.
So you already show that you have courage there, right, to come on the show. And I love that you're self-aware. And we're just all listen. We're all trying to become better. You know, we're all just trying to become better than we was yesterday. I know everybody's perfect online, child. You watch the internet. Everybody perfect, child. And
Everybody
that's
perfect until they not.
well, the truth is nobody's perfect. It's just the perfect picture. Like, just think about this. I always say, if you see me post a picture of myself, just know there was 300 more that didn't make it. I just posted the best picture. And so when we have that going on, so I'm proud of you for being self-aware and trying to become the best woman that you can become.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You are amazing, Kendra. I'm so happy.
I can't. Right? I'll be honest with you guys. I can't really handle a BBW booty. I can't do it. It's just it's too much for me. It's too much for me. I give it to my black brothers. Right? You guys got it. I mean, I can't handle it. It's a challenge. It is a challenge for some. That's why I mean, like I know I know my flaws. Right? I know my limits. So I'll tell you guys. I'm not gonna. I ain't. And I've dated my fair share of black women. Right? I mean, actually, I dated mostly black women. So, but I mean, it's just they don't go to that that level. Okay. So I've had some black booty before. It's just BBW booty is I'll leave it to my black brothers.
Chose me
I love
today.
you too. And don't wear no more bonnets out of the
No,
house.
no more bonnets. And it is a little muggy outside, so I was trying to protect my hair. I just got, so it's a little bit. But no more bonnets. I gotta get dressed fully. And I normally do, but you know how when you get in the funk and like you get in your head and emotional, it was one of those days for me. And I can say like this moment with you kind of like snapped me out of like all the things that I was going through to just be present in the moment. So God is working today, whether it was just a live chat or whatever, Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God's working every day. I always feel
Every
like everybody
day.
that gets through. I mean, sometimes the devil do be getting through too, but for the most part, it's always God ordained. So listen, let's do it. Rihanna, are you on?
I mean, this is a thing where I mean, let me say this. I mean, it's not like I haven't, you know, uh, done, haven't had, gotten with BBW women before. I say the head game, top notch. I say better than Popeyes, boy. I just, to be honest, I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I can't handle booty, but I mean, like seriously, the head game, great. Just I know my limits.
The Kendra G singles dating app.
I'm not.
Okay, you got, huh?
I said you look so good
Oh,
there.
thank you. Thank you. It's airbrush, child, but I mean, I am cute, of course.
You are, and you
That's like
and you are.
but listen, okay, yes. So let's do it. Let's do it. Download the dating app, Kendra G Singles. Download the dating app, Kendra G Singles, and let's see what it does. I want to add your profile, and then I'll add it to your highlight. How you spell
Okay,
your
I
name? You
will.
spell like Rihanna. How you spell your name? ANA.
And like, what did you do to like become like or to know who you are and your self-worth? Like, did you always know it, or did you have to find that, and how did you find it?
So I'm gonna say two things to this. I'm literally launching a course called Single as Fuck and Worthy because I did this interview and I got so many emails, so many DMs, basically asking me that question right there. That question right there. And someone said it. So I mean, as in life, other people have come along, but my father is first. When I was a child, and I think he knew that the world would try to convince me to have a lower expectation for my life, for being a black girl, for being a dark skinned black girl, from being from a small town in Waterbury, Connecticut, where a lot of people don't make it. Shout out to Shirley Roth, because she's from Waterbury, Connecticut. But it's not like a city you hear from a lot of people that do big things. So as a child, it was just spoken upon my life from my dad, you know, just telling me I can be.
I mean, I'll handle it just for the story. I mean, come on. Like, seriously, if Kendra G gave me the booty, I'll take it. Because seriously, like, imagine me saying that I got some booty from Kendra. Seriously, that's mad clout, right? That's mad clout for all the videos I make. So really, I'll take it. But it's like, I mean, whether I can handle it or not, it's different than, you know, I'll just give it a whirl.
You can be, don't listen to anybody. You can be whatever you want to be. And then when I started to express it and share it, like I remember in middle school, I said I wanted to be on television. And then somebody was like, you don't have the it factor. You can never be on TV. And the great thing of my dad, when they said that, it didn't even offend me. I was like, oh, so, okay, so just me and God got to have this vision, because my father really, he put the armor on me before the world could try to convince me otherwise. Right. And this is why I've been sharing my dad like lately at different times. But after that, so that's the foundation. But now, you know, I've come from radio and television, and I've interviewed every celebrity you could probably think of. And really the secret sauce to every celebrity, no matter what goal it is, they just believe in themselves and work hard. It's the smallest, like you think it's this magical thing. No, Beyonce is a hard worker, and she believes in herself. And she's willing to work extremely hard for the magnitude of what she wants to have. And that really has been the formula of all the successful people that I have interviewed over the last 20 years. But I think for Black women, and this is why I'm literally launching a course for this in itself, is I know what y'all don't know. You really are worthy. And people treat you the way you treat yourself. Like at the end of the day, if you're wondering, and that's why I always say law of attraction, law of attraction. But I want you to understand you can change your whole life if you just start with you. And then either people are going to start seeing you for who you are, or they're just going to fall off. Like either way. And you're going to be good either way. And I've always been an underdog. I love being the underdog because I always shock people. Like I shock people because no one expects me to do the things that I know I'm going to do. Right. But I would say for you, really think about when I'm going to launch it next week. Really think about getting involved in this course, because I'm creating more than 15 videos. It's going to be a 6-week course to really break down and help women get back to their worth, because the internet is very loud and I'm very strong. So I know the shit that people say to me.
McCoy, you're crazy. I mean, what Kendra's saying is, I guess, is okay. I mean, it's nothing. Like, believing in yourself is great, right? Essentially, that's what Kendra's saying. So it's cool. I'm not. There's no criticism in saying that you believe in yourself, right? So I get it. But I mean, I'll say this: you gotta look at Kendra's life and see what's more valuable to you. Her life is essentially the life of a man. Okay, she's successful, she's wealthy, she has a bit of fame. Great. What is that doing for her? I mean, if that's what she wants, right? If that's the accomplishment she wants, great. But I mean, it's like you're essentially living like a man. Money and fame, great. But she's at the age where she probably won't ever have kids. I mean, she's in her mid-40s. Doubtful she ever have kids. She doesn't have a man. She's constantly single. So really, her accomplishments is the reflection of a man. So if women want to listen to Kendra, great. But you might as well just listen to a man then. Okay? You might, if that's what you're trying to go for. You want the life of a man? Great. Listen to the stories of CEOs then. I mean,
but it bounces off. I know a lot of women are not as strong. So when a guy tells you you're not worthy, or a woman tells you you're not worthy for whatever.
No, I do agree that if you don't work on yourself. I always promote this, that I believe men need to be the best version of themselves so they can control their life. So they have control of their life. So they're not necessarily shackled by life. Okay. One of the things, best version of yourself is financially stable, where you're not worrying about bills, about, a roof over your head, about your car. That's the thing, where being the best version of yourself is very important. Okay. Because it lessens the loads that, that's on your back. So yeah, I do agree that, believing in yourself, pushing yourself to be better, it's great advice. It's great motivation. I agree.
Reason, if you are not strong enough, you're going to believe that. And you cannot believe that because that person's miserable. And all
Oh, and why definitely, he knows, I understand this, because like, yeah, I mean, be the best version of yourself so you can live a comfortable life, where you can live a life that, that you enjoy, that you like. I think that's part of being the best version of yourself, believing in yourself, pushing yourself to be better, to be, in a state where, you like your life.
misery does. I mean, this is one of the truest saying. Misery wants company. Because let me tell you something. Even when it comes to, let's say you have to give somebody self-correction, you don't want to be mean about it, right? You want to help them. So you always find the way to say it in a way that they can receive it and it's not mean, right? But a person whose goal is to be mean, like they want to hurt your feelings.
Right.
That's a hurt person. That's a hurt person. And in those cases, I do not get offended because I know your goal is to hurt me. But I know that you are hurting yourself. And that's why you even feel that way. And listen, shout out to the guys, because there are a lot of good guys. And I think the bad guys ruin it for the good guys. But I just want to focus on my ladies for a second, because I just feel like there's just so much loud noise that is bombarding who women are, who humans are, but I'm talking about women in themselves. And this is why I said to you, I understand the things you want to work with and your flaws, but be proud of yourself right there. Like, sometimes you just got to cheer for yourself. That's why I said everybody perfect. Like, listen, I have been very honest. I've been working on my whole entire life, and now it's just different. When you get older, it's just different. But it's like, I refuse to get surgery because I just don't, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to potentially die, put myself to sleep for the person on the internet to like my picture when I know they probably can't even pay their rent. Like, it don't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I've had to work for it and be proud of myself that I'm gonna work for it. We're so used to everything instant and microwave.
Yeah.
Life doesn't work that way. So if you are a person and you know you're not in your best in this moment, but you are willing to make the change, cheer for yourself right there. Like, you don't have to wait until you complete it. You cheer for yourself right there. Like, listen, I'm not at my best, but I'm working on becoming my best. So I'm proud of myself. Period. Like, point blank, period.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on. That's another flaw of mine. I'm my own worst critic because I feel like I've had it hard and I wasn't really raised to like appreciate the things that I've done or like be proud of who I am, like I'm always told to work harder, do more, be better, so it's hard to hear and see myself when everything else is so loud around you. But it's something that's a work in progress with nothing but God and prayer.
See, the things that they're talking about now, men are doing it always. The burden performance is always on men. Look at why. Because I love listening to why stories, because this is the thing. This is men. Men have always had the burden performance. Men have to succeed. Men have to be the best version of themselves. Men have to make themselves into something. Men have to push to create something. Okay, a life. Because men are not charity isn't given to men like that. Okay. Of course, yes, I would definitely agree that she would benefit from the weight loss. But I mean, again, this is a thing where even without the weight loss, she still has it better than men. Okay, because there will still be men out there that wants the BBW. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just thought it was interesting. She probably would talk more about all this motivational speak. This video is like it's kind of weak. I mean it's cool sometimes. I mean, find something that there's not really a whole lot of red flags to talk about. So it's okay. But what do you guys think? I thought it was fine. I mean, she wasn't anything crazy. There wasn't anything to. There's not a whole lot to react to. And then Kendra went on a tangent about kind of motivational speak. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? No, definitely. This definitely. I mean, women will get more value out of their life if they actually, you know, um, they actually care about their beauty. If women actually care about their beauty, they will get more out of life. I definitely agree with that. Let's. All right, let's do another Kendra G video. Let's do another Kendra G video. All right, let's check this one out. It's a Kendra G video. Taurus, I'm not doing pop the balloon videos because you get copyright strikes when you do those. The pop the balloon was it creator? She will give you strikes if you react to her videos. So I might do some pop the balloon videos of other creators. So kind of like what is it? I don't know, knockoffs. But those are longer videos, so I may do a whole live stream. But if you like it, I'll probably do one on Monday or Wednesday. So please check that out. No, this is the thing with women, right? I mean, what Y said, my baby mom this is the thing with women, right? Women love I'm gonna do a video about this. Right? Women love money. Women love ambitious men. They just don't love what comes with ambitious men. They don't love what comes with making money as men. Because the more busy a man is, the less time he has to less time he has to care to give to women. Yet women love the money. It's like that's the problem with women. They want everything. They want it all, which is absolutely delusional. It really is. But anyway, let's react to this Kendra G video.
Hello? Oh, that's my fan, man. I stand. Okay. What's your name, girlfriend?
My name Tasha.
Tasha. And how old are you, Tasha?
I'm 33.
What you do for a living?
I'm a security guard.
Okay, you have any kids?
Yeah, I have 3.
What are your 3 kids?
14, 16, 18.
Are the same man?
No.
How many men?
I got 2.
2 men. Okay. You ever been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
You know, I may do that. I could probably do that. I mean, maybe I'll test it out. I gotta test it out. Because when it comes to copyright strike, I just got you know, off of a band, so I'm not trying to, you know, get strikes or get YouTube to, you know, hate on me. So, but I'll try to work it out and see how it goes.
Right.
I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
Exactly.
So wait, what is the noise again? It's not the air. It's air.
Let me turn it off. No,
Exactly. Half the cake and eat it too. Women are so selfish.
that's the thing. Kendra said you vacuum.
But Taurus, right? Please like and subscribe. I'll definitely try to add some pop the balloon videos into the content, the repertoire, the lives. Okay, so you know, please check it out. I'll definitely. I mean, if you, I do lives Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So you know, please check it out. If I probably will add a pop the balloon one.
I thought you was vacuum. So that's good though. That's a good sign. You keep a clean home if you got a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, but no, I still keep a clean home though, but I don't have no vacuum cleaner. But my house is clean though. I
They
don't.
do look clean. Okay.
Yeah,
That
I
house
don't have.
real clean.
Yeah, I don't have no dirty house.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. All right, let's do it. We got Tasha, 33, is a Cancer, security guard, mom of 3 kids by 2 men, never married in Houston. All right, Tasha, what kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for a loyal man, stable, know what he wants out of life. Cause I tried to help somebody, but that didn't work. That went left.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want
What you mean
somebody.
you try to help somebody?
Okay, I was dating this guy, and he when I met him, he was selling drugs or whatever. So I was like, well, when I transitioned and moved to Houston, then you have to get a job. So we got out here, and he did not get no job. He was just living in my house rent free. So I just put him out, and I haven't been dating.
Wait, okay. I'm sorry, because I got a text message. So back up. I heard you put him out. Tell me from the top again.
Yeah, so I was dating this guy, and he didn't have no job, but he was selling drugs. But he was telling me that he was willing to work. But when we got out here to Houston, it was a different ball game, and I saw that he wasn't getting no job, so I just put him out.
So the
That's
drug
why I'm
dealer,
to a point where you have to. At this point, I need to see your resume.
that part. I need to, you need to see your resume. You need to go to the job location.
Yes,
No. I need to be able to bring you. If I can't Uber Eats food to your job, we got a problem. I need to meet your boss
at this point.
at this point. But to his defense,
I mean, I guess. I guess he was earning. I guess he was working.
I thought he said he told you he was a drug dealer.
No, I knew he was a drug dealer, and I was okay with that. Okay, when you all right in New Orleans, I was feeling like he didn't get a job because that's where you from. You probably be beefing. You got to look over your shoulder, so I understood that. So I'm like, when we get to Houston, it's gonna be a different ball game because you don't know nobody out there. You ain't got to do all that. But when we got here, it wasn't. It was still just laying up in my house, and it used to kill me because I always cook, and I'm just keep giving this man this good old cooked meal, and you not doing shit. I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing everything by myself. So I just had to get rid of him. So my next guy, I can't be willing to help you or try to, okay, well, we gonna do this or do that. If you ain't coming with it, then I can't deal with you at all.
Okay. Let me ask you this: how long before you kicked him out from when y'all moved to New Orleans to Houston?
All right. I was dealing with him like for I'm gonna say like 6 months in New Orleans, and then when we came out here, it was like 3 months after.
Okay.
But
So you gave him a 3-month grace period to get his stuff together.
yes,
And was he giving you money for the bills?
he wasn't giving me nothing,
Oh yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
my next man, and then again, I don't want to date nobody in my age range. I want at least like 50 and older.
Okay, why 50 year older?
I say 50 and older because I feel like 9 times out of 10 they're more mature. They have something going for themselves. They done been through stuff in life, so they know
where they want to be and what they want to do. So that's why I say
This woman is like a red flag. I mean, I guess it's helpful that she's going for much older men. Like I said this countless time before. It's like a lot of these women, like they're big red flags because they are attracted to these types of men to begin with. Like I swear, I would never uh I will never find women that have dated drug dealers are just big red flags to me. An uneducated pharmacist. That's interesting.
little
Interesting
older
title.
than me.
Okay. All right. So, what's some other deal breakers besides being your age?
Um, I don't. I'm big on hygiene. I don't like stink breath. I'm sorry, your breath can't be
Wait,
stank.
you big on high jeans, jeans that are high, or hygiene?
No hygiene, like yeah.
Okay, got
You
you.
know, I'm from
Smell
New
it.
Orleans. You know that's how we talk, Kendra. You know we got our little own thingy thing going.
Say baby for me. Say baby for me.
Baby, yeah, baby. What's up,
Baby.
baby?
What up,
Yeah,
baby?
yeah, baby.
Okay, so gotta smell good.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
And just know what you want out of life. Don't come in thinking I'm about to, provide and take care if it's not vice versa. Like if you can't do those things for me, I'm not gonna do those things for you.
Okay,
So you
okay.
could just keep it going.
Got you. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Yeah, he do. He have to be handsome. Cause I'm not no ugly female. I'm probably to her right now, but when I get together, I get together. You know how us ladies is. Kendra, yes. So yeah, he have to look a certain way. I do like tall men. If I'm taller than you, I don't like you. I don't want to put my arms around you. I want you to put your arms around me.
Oh, well, okay. How tall are you?
I mean, it's like she's very average, right? Average. I mean, it's like this is a thing with women. I just see you hear more of these women. It's just like they have very little to offer. Yuck. They just have very little offer. I mean, it's like they're not really all that pretty. Uh, Average, okay, but it's then like the attitude, the trauma, the history. I don't know.
I'm like 5'2".
Oh, okay. I think that's fair. Everybody's taller than you.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta be taller than 5'2". Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, no, not really. Just a little nice bit of income to where you could help and you could provide for yourself. And not when we go out to eat or go do something, I'm paying for everything. I'm fronting the bill. Like no. So it don't have to be a certain amount of money as long as you can, back yourself up when it's time to back yourself up.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me see if I could turn this map on. You can see.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I didn't know you had on booty shorts now, Tasha.
I mean, I guess the 50-year-old high value men. I mean, 50-year-olds. She, I guess, body's not bad. Okay, it's average. It's not terrible.
Now we see how you got them 3 kids, girl.
No, because I was inside chilling. I just got out the shower, getting ready for work. I got to go to work tonight. So.
Okay. All right, I see you, Tasha, girl. So we already got to the age range. She's 33, but she want about her age. You gotta be 50 and up. When was your last relationship, Tasha?
It was with him. I stopped dealing with him in August. So
Okay.
then August is going on a year.
All right. When was okay? You don't got to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna answer it. It was probably like 3 months ago.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good amount of time. time?
Yeah.
Is it 3 months ago? Is that a good amount of time? He's better not has erectile dysfunction with her. I mean, seems like she just care about the money. Um, I don't know. I want to. Would I say 3 months ago is a long time? I don't think so. No, it's like I think that's relatively recent. I swear, it's just a lot of these women are more traumatized, more used, uh, just highly expectant. 6 months. I mean, half a years. Half a year, I'll give you that, right? Half a year is a long time. 3 months, I don't really consider that a long time. Uh, it's I don't know.
And
Okay. I thought the way you said it, I ain't even gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say an hour ago.
no, girl.
Well,
First of
you making
all,
it like I ain't even gonna lie. He just left.
no, I
I've heard that
don't
before.
like. I'm the type. I don't like giving my body to nobody. If you're not for me, I'm just not going around fucking just cause. Excuse my French. Just cause I got a. I don't have a kitty cat. I have a shark.
What? You said you don't have a kitty cat, you have a shark.
Yes,
What
and I
is
just
wait. What does that mean?
like your little kitty cat. I don't got no little kitty cat. I got a shark. So yeah.
Jaws. You jaws down there.
Yeah. So
So
I
you
just don't go
swallow
around.
men up.
Yes. I have them hooked on findings. They be saying I do voodoo and all that. I don't do no voodoo just because I'm from New Orleans, baby, and that's what they do down there. Baby, I don't do no voodoo. I believe in God. So I ain't with no voodoo and witchcraft and all that. I don't do that. It's just like, it's just that water. I don't brag about it, but carry on.
There you go. Carry on, say carry on. Okay. Woo, chat. All right, we got the shark. Jaws is on the phone right now. What you want to do?
I'll be honest. That's why I'm not gonna, I can't handle it.
Swallow you all up whole with the
Yeah,
clothes
y'all. So
on.
hit me up, but don't be hitting me up if you not stable. I'm sorry, because I'm going to drop you on your head. Sorry, fat.
Ooh. Okay, well, wait. We almost done. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I have to work on my attitude. I have to work on being consistent. And I have.
This woman does seem like she has an attitude. I mean, that's the thing why I find a lot of these women will fall into being very annoying. And like I said, this is why I'm saying a lot of these women are very expectant, and you expect so much, but you give so little. There's very little value that comes along with you. And here's the thing where the only value necessarily is your body. And that doesn't go a whole lot, right? It doesn't go a whole long way with that. It gets tiring pretty quickly.
Have to work on what else? That's I just have two. Like I
You just have
have
2?
yeah, my attitude. I don't like it.
Okay. Um, okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Cause I'm that girl. Period. Said what I
Ooh,
said. But a
said
guy
that.
would be lucky to deal with me, like because I'm loyal. I'm down to earth. Like I have a big old heart. Like that's just me. Like I'm all about my significant other. You can't go wrong with me.
Okay, well, let's go here. Let's do it. All right. Are you
Can't go wrong with you, yet you can't keep a man and you can't attract good men. I swear to God. I swear this is a thing where it's only women. They make it seem like they're so amazing, yet they're still in the dating market. And they're having actually a hard time in the dating market. When dating is easy for women, yet you're having a hard time in the dating market when you say you're so amazing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
on the Kendra G Singles dating app? Ooh,
No.
girl, you got to get it together. Only thing you can share is the Kendra G Singles dating app. So, what is your name? Okay, your name is Tasha. There's 1,000 Tashas. What's your favorite?
And they are. I mean, That's the thing. That's the problem I keep on seeing. These women are so egotistical, so narcissistic, but where's the proof? Right? Where's the proof that you're so amazing, that you're so beautiful, that you're so gorgeous, that you're so perfect, you're perfect 10. You know, you're a queen, you're a goddess. Where's the proof in that? It's like, seriously. I like them shallow and smelling good.
Number.
I could put T nice
See,
because that's what I
spell
go by.
it for me.
TNI
What's your favorite number?
3.
Okay, so do T nice 3.
Okay.
So make your user, now this is the username. This is how the guy can search you. So do it right now because you say you want jaws. So download the dating app, Kendra G Singles.
Yeah, I mean, she's promoting that. Like, I don't know. Kendra is like promoting the hell out of that app, but I guess she's on business. What do you guys think? This is a thing where it's like, this is another kind of video where a lot of these women are so egotistical. They say they're so amazing, yet you're so single. I don't understand it. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, if you love 3, like I say, you guys are crazy. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right, what do you guys think? Yeah, women like this are tiring. You know, this is a thing where Kendra G is like, it's a good way to show that a lot of these women are in the dating market, and you are not surprised because I said this countless times before. Dating is easy for women. It's amazing that women are so single with so many options. They constantly, consistently fail at picking the right men, and they are essentially having trouble in the dating market. It's amazing. Well, I mean, I say this, right? Physically, her body wise, yeah, she's better than the last girl. Attitude, personality wise, yeah, she's worse than the last girl. I'll say that. Um, she's in better shape than the last girl, but I think just from what has been shown, she has a worse, more terrible attitude, more, I mean, a terrible history. So, and she's like, she has 3 kids by 2 different men. Yeah, so it's not really the best for me. It doesn't add to her value. The only good thing is that she's not as you know, as fat or as obese as the other girl. So I don't know, not really anything to write home about. All right, what do you guys think? You know what? This is the thing where I really like. That's why I do like Kendra. I mean, I don't like Kendra that much, but I mean, Kendra is a great, um, you know, great videos to react to because yes, it shows you the types of women that are out there. Okay, it shows you um the crazy women that are out there. It shows you the why women are failing at dating when it should be easy for women. It should be easy, yet women are failing miserably at dating. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's very interesting when it comes to watching these Kendra G videos. All right, guys. I don't want to keep you up all night. All right. So, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining live. All you guys, I love you guys, right? McCoy, Cash, why? Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Taurus, thank you. Thank you. I'll try to check out some pop the balloon videos, okay? Who else? Anyone else that I miss? Raiden from Kick. I'm streaming on Kick now. You know, I'm trying to stream on Kick, trying to stream on Twitch, stream on my second YouTube channel. Right? I'm trying to get as many eyes on me as possible. Big Bars, thank you for stopping by. Ruthless Truth, thank you, my brother. All right, thank you guys. Thank you all, you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Okay. I love you guys. You guys make this worth it. Okay. You guys make the doing the lives fun, and you guys make it worth it, right? I love you guys. That's the thing, right? That's why I like Kendra. I mean, I like using Kendra's videos because you don't see this anywhere else. Okay. Great, great examples of crazy ass women. So I love it. Yes, thank you, Taurus. Thank you. You guys are amazing, right? So thank you guys for stopping by. Yes, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Okay. Later, guys.